gentlemen, to another episode of Cutting Edge Ed, where we are dropping the seed for your expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about two particular websites that I think are great tools or resources for you. Both reputable sites, both used in districts. We know that there's visual, audio, reading, writing, and kinesthetic. Kinesthetic we know is hands-on, and the others are kind of obvious by the title. The first site that I'd like to reference is, believe it or not, Canva. Canva.com. They have a plethora of different things you can create on their site, especially when it comes to like business essentials, when it comes to social media, anything business. They've tapped into the educational industry now, and it's pretty plentiful there. One of the concepts that they have as a template that I stumbled upon, which I believe is really great for Canva, because Canva's a really good site. I've utilized their tools and resources before, and they're definitely a trusted name. You can create business cards, flyers, posters, all sorts of cool things, okay? If you want to put together, something for Instagram or Facebook banners, Snapchat, anything, pretty much. So Canva is well-versed in creativity. I was doing some research and stumbled across one of their links in the search that does think maps. I think they definitely would be my go-to for a think map. They are a reputable site. I've used them for a few years now, for other different resources. Cool tool for a lot of cool artsy graphical type stuff. They've taken the space of, in my opinion, graphics design. Quick, whip it up. You don't need to hire a graphics designer anymore. You literally can do the job yourself with Canva. Now, if you are trying to create a think map, they actually have a category for it. Canva has moved into the space of the educational system. I've stumbled across them with different things that I've had my students working on. So I'll tell them, go to canva.com. They go there, they need to register. And when you click the register, you can register through an email address, your social media, Microsoft, and Clever. So if you are interested in creating a think map where it's easy, it's colorful and fun to do, it's not a headache, canva.com. And I think it's really cool because think map is a great resource learning tool, in my opinion, if you want to kind of put details together that correlate with a subject that you're studying. You can put these thoughts together and group and systemize information so that it all makes sense. So if you are more of a kinesthetic learner, I think a great tool for kinesthetic learners when it comes to like online type interactions would be Nearpod. I remember when Nearpod was kind of being tested out at our school and then eventually rolled out. I want to say it was suggested by the ESOL department. The students in ESOL, I believe, really loved the way, you could create teaching strategies to allow the students to get it. And that's where it's at, is to help them get it, right? But I think what's really interesting is that you do have to give kids a basis to learn what it is that you're teaching them, and then give them the room to explore that information and expand on that knowledge through resources. Provide good resources. I think students enjoy learning, and depending on the topic, they really know how to dive in. And I want to share these two tools that I know are really good and from reputable sites that can provide, the assistance you need in learning. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll be talking more about learning styles and great resources for that type. That would be the audio learner and the read-write learner. So next week I'll have two new resources that work out really great for the read-write and audio learner. All right, so stay tuned for next week's episode on Cutting Edge Ed. That's all I've got. See you next week.